Hello, students and families, and welcome to Space and Earth Science. I am the lead teacher, Mr. Linke. There's my email address. I encourage you to email me with any questions you have. No question is too big or too small, and I do respond to all student and family emails. Mr. Lucero is my student teacher. He's been with me since day one of this school year, so you can email him and he should be able to answer your questions also. Our Zoom schedule is Monday being students complete work online. You can still email me. I am available for help on Mondays, but otherwise students are on their own to complete work. Tuesday through Friday, you can see the groups A through D there. Students can find their grouping within Infinite Campus. If there's any question about their group, please email me and I can look it up very easily for you. The only other thing I want to point out is down here, we've got asynchronous work time as well as a Zoom tutorial from 1 to 2. Students can pop in and pop out as they need to. They do not have to stay the entire hour, only long enough to get their questions answered. Assignments can be found on a site called Gameful. The web address is gameful.me. And there's my class schedule, period 2 biology, and then 2 space and earth science classes, periods 4 and 6. Gameful will look a lot like this. It's a game board and the students self-pace themselves through the different assignments. So there's no need for students to wait for me to distribute work. It will already be available to them on Gameful. Now, where do they find Gameful? It can be found through Schoology. And so what I did was place the Gameful Digital Classroom as the first link on Schoology. And that way the students can easily find that digital classroom and can get started. Every Monday, a new set of assignments will be released and they'll have the full week to get through those assignments. Like I said, it is a self-paced digital classroom. Underneath that, there's only 3 additional links. There's the weekly class schedules that I'll be posting so the students know what they're supposed to be learning and about how long they should be spending on each assignment. Here's a link to our Zoom conference agendas. That's pretty much just the Wednesday tutorial at this point from 1 to 2 every week. They can link through that link right there. And then here's our in-class agenda. That's for students who are attending class on campus. In terms of due dates, I do encourage all students to complete their work on time. If students fall behind on their asynchronous learning at home, and then they come to class and I'm teaching something completely differently because they're behind, they're going to probably end up getting confused about what we're studying each week. So I encourage them to stay on top of their game by completing work on time. If a student does fall behind, they have the opportunity to quickly catch up by continuing their Gameful assignments. They do not have to email me for makeup work or back work or anything. It's always available to them on Gameful. Mr. Linke, myself, and Mr. Lucero, my student teacher, will be grading every Monday, so any on-time or late work will be graded at that time. If students are not happy with any of their grades, I encourage them to use growth mindset to revise or improve their work. Just make sure to message or email Mr. Linke or Mr. Lucero to alert us that you've improved something so we know to go back and regrade it and hopefully give a higher grade. If your student needs help, like I said, there is tutorial every Wednesday from 1 to 2. It is offered by Zoom. The Zoom link, as I showed you earlier, will be in Schoology, and that information is right there. And I have students emailing me through Gmail. I have students who message me through Schoology, and also they message me through Gameful. And there'll be an opportunity also for students to sign up for Remind text messages. So there's 4 major ways that students can get in touch with me, and they've been using that service throughout the entire first quarter, and I expect that to continue into second quarter. And like I said, I do respond to all emails and messages. So like I said, please don't hesitate to email me or call me with any questions. I'm really not available by phone, so I would say just email or message me. And if the question is more complex, I will definitely call home and we can work through the issue together. But a lot of questions are on the simpler level, and I can just respond in written form or electronic form, and the students seem to be satisfied with that. And I want to thank you for listening to my video and watching my slides. And I want you to know that I am here to help, as is Mr. Lucero. We want your student to be successful even under these challenging conditions. Through the growth mindset and working together as a team, I'm sure that your student can be successful. Again, thank you, and let's have a great quarter, Matadors.